Yo guys, Jim here today. What I'm doing is I'm doing another video. The topic of today's video is the KSI versus Logan Paul 2 fight. Obviously you guys know that this fight is going to be a big fight. It's going to have big people on the card like BJ Saunders and maybe some other YouTubers, which I'm looking forward to. The last fight, as you guys know, was a draw. Disappointing result. We all, us in London wanted KSI to win, but the others obviously wanted Logan to win. I don't know how you can want Logan to win, but they did. And well, I believed personally that KSI should have won that fight, and it was a bit of a shock when I saw the scorecards were a draw. And me and my friends on that night, all my boys that was there with me that night, by the way, was sick. Thanks to my mum and dad for organising that and sorting that out for me. Yeah, it was mad, and it was on my birthday as well, so that's what made it even more mad. And we was all a bit shocked by the score result, as we know Logan had the first 2 rounds and basically had KSI all over the shop. But then when KSI came into it, maybe 4th round, 5th round, 6th round was she probably, if he had another 30 seconds, probably would have knocked Logan out. That's what I'm going to say. That's my opinion. But what we're going to be doing in today's video is looking at the first press conference and the second press conference. Now that they're both over, now they're both settled, and then we're going to make our prediction on who's in each other's head. So if Logan's in KSI's head or if KSI's in Logan's head. And then after that, we're going to make a prediction on who wins the actual fight. So we go on to the first press conference first, and the first thing to happen in that press conference was the rivalry between the 2 coaches, Vidal O'Reilly and Shannon Briggs. As we know, Shannon Briggs is a heavyweight boxer, an absolute champion, and his catchphrase line is "Let's go champ," because that's all you hear in the thing. Play a clip. This is all you hear is his voice. Play a clip.
Yeah, champ. Yeah, champ. Yeah, champ. Look how short he is, champ. He's too short for you.
So yeah, this guy doesn't shut up. Like, I think that's the only word he knows is "Let's go champ." And if you told him another word, he'd disagree with you. But these two have beef. Vidal O'Reilly mugs off Shannon Briggs with obviously this line.
I never heard of him.
That's cool, that's cool. No one's heard of you for the last 5 years, but it's okay. It's okay.
So, straight away, them two are already in beef, already in disagreement with each other. And yeah, well, we see how it happens. And this is going to bring more of a fight to this fight, because Vidal would want KSI to win so he can beat Shannon Briggs, and Shannon Briggs would want the exact same for Logan. So this is sort of like a mental thing as well as a physical thing for both the fighters, and them seeing their trainers fight is going to make them want to try harder, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this is the first thing that happens in the press conference. Let's see how Logan fares in his home country. Listen up, the fight was a cringe fest. All that happened was Logan said cringy lines, KSI responded, KSI hurt Logan's feelings, Logan got a bit sad, and then done more cringy lines. Logan said, JJ has no dick.
Hey, JJ has no dick. JJ has no dick. JJ has no dick. Has no dick. JJ has no dick.
Go ask your mom.
Bro, people are saying you don't have a dick out there.
Go ask your mom. Hey, your mom's right there. Hey, how's my dick?
Hey, mom, does JJ have a dick?
Hey.
No.
What? No. What?
You got no dick.
What?
Ow.
It stresses me out, yeah, because this guy's meant to be what? I'd say he's like 25, 26. I don't really know, I don't really care. But the point is, he's an adult. He's meant to be grown up. But the fact is that you can tell his fan base are well loving this. JJ has no dick. And that's all he says really about JJ. And it makes me laugh how the fans actually find this funny, and the fans are all chanting this. All the LA fans, this is completely different. LA fans, boring. UK fans, top-notch fans. If you're a UK fan, you understand the passion we have for all this stuff is mad. USA, like, just a comparison of what they said and what we said is completely different. But yeah, the fans actually went with this. And to be fair, KSI was a lot better in this, and KSI come back with a better line. Actually, he said it before this, but yeah, KSI said this.
In this fight, you're gonna be Kong, and I'm gonna be the fucking coyote.
That was fucked up. That was fucked up. You just ruined my day. You just ruined my day.
Good. I'm glad.
That was fucked up, bro.
I'm fucking glad. Good.
So you can see Logan was really hurt by this, and we could just tell, like, the way he responded, he was like, oh, that hurt, bro, that hurt. And, yeah, well, KSI sort of asserted his dominance and taking over LA, which is meant to be Logan's, like, hometown. But what I don't think is right is what he said, and I don't really think that's right for anything. Like, at the end of the day, that poor dog got killed by a coyote and he's just taking a piss out of it. But, to be fair, it did get to Logan, and that's what KSI was trying to do, so, yeah. Now, at the end of this all, end of the press conference, there was a face-off. And you know how face-offs go? The two fighters look at each other, say some lines, maybe do a funny face or something like that. Some fighters just don't even look at each other, yeah, because they might hate each other so much. But never you see fighters actually push each other.
KSI, a bitch. I got the mic. USA, USA, USA.
He must have thought, like, what's going on? He must have been a bit, like, confused with the whole thing, but surely he sort of knew what he was getting into with working with Logan. Now onto the fun bit, the UK press conference. Before we actually start this, I just want to say, big up True Geordie. This was the fans' reaction to when he got a...
Ladies and gentlemen, a big London round of applause for True Geordie.
London, what the fuck is up? They told me not to swear. Sorry, Sky, but this is how I run things.
People in the UK love True Geordie, and obviously everyone's hyped for that. But we get into how the two fighters actually entered. So this was Logan's entry to the UK press conference.
All the support that we gave you in World War II, and this is how you return the favor. Wow.
As you can see, not very strong. No one really laughed. No one really thought the joke was funny. I don't think the US fans thought that was funny. I think Logan thought of a joke, sort of thought it was funny in his head, said it out loud, and it kind of flopped. Like, it just did flop. So I wasn't very entertained by it. Neither was most people. Everyone was booing him. Surprised he didn't cry and run away this time, but big props to him. He actually didn't cry this time. It's good. It's good. It's a step in the right direction in a way. KSI coming a lot stronger. You could argue this was predictable, but this is what he done.
I tell your girl to link me at the coffee shop. Getting freaky in the sheets, we're taking body shots. Then I finish with a facial just to top it off. Hey, you ain't got a clue, let's be honest.
That poor dog.
I had a couple seasons made a
that
forest.
Poor dog is terrified, bro.
I put in the work and take the profit. Looking at my
that ain't
girl,
great.
what a goddess.
I was watching this laughing, but now I look back at it, Logan did kind of predict it, and to be fair, that was actually clever from Logan. I wouldn't have seen it come in. And maybe he got told by someone, maybe, I don't know, maybe something like that happened. But yeah, Logan predicted it, and then Logan obviously brought the dog treat for him. So yeah, that's the two fighters' entry to the UK press conference. It was alright. I think the JJ one was better. Logan's one really didn't make anyone laugh. But obviously there's more stuff happening. One thing I thought about Logan in his press conference was he acted a lot different from the first press conference. And I don't know if this was because he was nervous or because he just wanted to get under JJ's skin and feel like he didn't do that in the first press conference. But he said some weird words and I don't understand what they meant. Like...
On stage, bro, I'ma yoss you, guy. I'ma light your feet on fire, guy. I'ma kiss your mom on the cheek, my guy. Sit down.
So Yos is a Persian girl name and is abbreviation for the Arabic name Yasmin, which is a type of flower. So if this is right, then Logan is obviously calling JJ a flower, which is calling him beautiful, which means he wouldn't want to punch him. Surely not. That's what I think anyway. I'll show you what it means on screen. It'll be on screen. So yeah, it's a bit weird. I don't know why. But I don't really know. I don't really know what it means. It might be an American thing, or it might be something Logan just come up with on the spot, thinking it's going to catch on, which clearly it hasn't. And the UK audience don't understand this. Logan's just not looking strong in this press conference, man. I don't know what's going on with him. To be honest, I feel like JJ won both press conferences. I'm not trying to be biased, but I just feel like he did. And another good line from JJ, probably the best of the night, was this line.
Views. Use a dead guy for views.
Don't bro
Use
me if you don't know me.
Death for views.
Ooh.
Is there anything that dies that you won't use for views?
Ooh.
Huh? That you won't exploit?
Ow.
Maybe your career after I'm done with it.
Oh.
But
You're
knowing
gonna
you,
regret
you'll
taking this
probably
fight,
exploit
champ.
that as well.
You're gonna regret taking this fight, KSI.
Hey, shut up.
I'm telling you right now.
JJ got this straight fact. He obviously uses his parrot's death reviews, his dog's death reviews, and we all know about the Suicide Forest event. Literally, that went absolute global, so you should know about that. And now he's gonna use his own dead channel or his own dead body, as JJ says, for views. And I feel like KSI is talking the talk, and we have to see if he can walk the walk in this fight. Personally, I'm hoping so, but you never know. Logan's been training for a lot longer than JJ has now, and he's been like JJ's come out of training, went to do his all these music stuff, and well, Logan's carried on training, so we'll just have to see. So now we're going to talk about some undercard fights, and as you guys know, Gib versus Jake Paul, the big one everyone wants. Gib versus Jake Paul, everyone wants it. I want it. I don't know if the US fans want it because they don't know Gib, but everyone in the UK wants this fight to happen. Gib has gained so much popularity through this, and it will be like Deji and KSI, but instead of Deji, there's Gib, and there's 2 UK versus 2 USA. It works, but I don't know. Jake's a bit of a P word, as we know, and I don't know whether he's gonna fight him, but he says 110% he will. There's a little interaction in the press conference. I'll play it now.
100%. Hey, you want Gib?
Oh, you want Gib?
Hey, yo, where's Big Gibber?
Big Gib.
Hey, where's
Gibbo
Big
is
Gibber?
coming to the stage.
Hey, bring him up.
We've got Gibbo coming to the stage.
Bring him up. Bring him up.
With his big ass nose. He's got a big ass nose. Looking like Toucan Sam with that big beak.
We got Jake Paul.
You're like Pinocchio.
Where's he at? Where's he
You're
at?
like
He's back on
Pinocchio.
me.
I can't see
You're
you.
scared.
Got your nose. Got your
You're
nose.
fucking scared.
You got a big ass nose.
Jake Paul. Question for Jake Paul.
Toucan Sam looking
We got a
ass.
question for Jake Paul.
Toucan Sam looking ass. Hey, security's
go,
kicking
Tramp.
you off stage, bro. Where are you going?
Question for Jake
You're
Paul.
all talk.
Gibbo says that you're scared to fight him. Will you fight Gibbo?
110%. Look at, he's the one that ran off stage. Who's ducking who? He ran off stage.
That Gib he does want to fight Jake Paul, but Jake is obviously ducking him. We know this by now, and says it's only because he hasn't got enough clout. But we all know it's not because of that. We know he's just scared. But other than the undercard fights, there is also some more beef between the coaches, and Vidal has made merchandise, and Shannon does not look too happy with it. Roll the clip.
What's London saying?
What, you're a tramp?
Listen, I got
You're
Shannon
a
Briggs a
tramp.
new t-shirt. You ain't been relevant for how long? He ain't been relevant for how long? So have this t-shirt, my friend. That's for you. Oh, you know what, Leo? Pass the bag. Pass the bag. We got more. We got more. We got more.
The only thing Vidal could do. The only thing Vidal could
Another
do.
one.
The only thing.
Another one for you. How long is Shannon
The only
Briggs not been
thing. The only
relevant?
thing Vidal could do is talk.
How long has he
But
ain't been
can't fight.
relevant?
He can't
Okay.
fight.
That's all I have to
He
say
can do a lot
today.
of talking.
Obviously, Shannon literally looks like he's gonna punch Vidal in the face, and I'll be honest with you, I don't think Vidal can take that. Like, he's a strong guy, Vidal. Obviously, he's had, I think he's 3 professional fights or something like that. But it's Shannon Briggs. Like, yeah, I think he's got the most first round knockouts ever in heavyweight history. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's true. So, yeah, I don't think he could take a punch like that. But obviously, that's the 2 press conferences are over. Let's get into my predictions for the fight and who's going to win. My final predictions, I'm just going to talk about the stakes in this and stuff like that. So, as we know, Sky Sports Box Office and DAZN have taken this event, and it's probably going to make them a lot of money. JJ and Logan, as they're not putting their own money into it. Obviously, Eddie Hearn has also got involved, and we know Eddie Hearn is a top geezer, basically. So he's going to make this event big. But with 10-ounce gloves, no headgear, this fight will have a knockout. And I feel like if Logan doesn't knock JJ out in the first 2 rounds, I don't feel like Logan can last longer than a few rounds. I really don't. And Logan doesn't really seem too confident in himself. I feel like Shannon is talking all the talk, and I don't think Logan really knows what he's got himself into with JJ, because JJ is a strong boxer, and as we saw in the last fight, JJ almost knocked Logan out. But if Logan comes with full firepower, and in the first 2 rounds, if Logan gets JJ rocking, then you just never know. But I feel like JJ will come out on top. I think he'll hang in there from 2 rounds, maybe the first 2 or 3 rounds. Logan will get tired. I think Logan will get knocked out in maybe the 4th or 5th round. I just don't think Logan can last as long as last time. And I think how he said, I think he's lost a bit of weight as well. So him losing weight, I think he's going to have a bad effect on him, as he's going to have light punches and not going to really affect KSI too much. But anyway, they're my predictions. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you smash a like. Let's go for 7 likes in this video because it is my first video back. Sorry about the delay, but honestly guys, it's been year 11, it's been the most stressful time in my life, so if you guys can understand that, that would be absolutely amazing. So make sure you guys smash a like. We're going to go for 7 likes. If this video gets 7 likes, I will film a reaction to the fight, and I will do some other videos like of your choice. So comment down below what videos you'd like me to do. Comment down below who you think will win the fight. Sorry, I burped. Comment down below who you think will win this fight. Make sure you like for KSI, comment for Logan, and no, don't do that actually. Just comment who you think KSI or Logan's going to win, and comment who you think Nissan and Gibb versus Jay. I should be seeing KSI and Gibb. That's what I'm going to say. So if you guys did enjoy this, make sure you smash a like. Let's go for 7 likes. That's the 3rd time I've said it. But yeah, like, subscribe, and peace.